Good greetings everyone, Rusty Dog here and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to do a flight from Vietnam to Hong Kong and we have the Boris AudioWorks 777 sound set and we're using Sim Update 4 beta. Right, let's switch the plane on. This one. We probably will need anti-ice at night. You've even got a master brightness here as well. Right, where's the floodlight things? Here? Here. This one? Yeah. And what's the other one? What's the internal one? FPN. Oh, panels. Okay. Yeah, right. Key thing then, IRAC cycle. AirRack cycle. Is it recognized in here? Oh yeah, baby. Do not touch. Right, edit the flight. If it gives me a different runway, I'll freak. Oh man. Right, so we are 13, so I guess we want, well, it says 11, should be 12, so if we're going 14 then the time needs to be 13, right? Let's put 13:30 just to give ourselves a bit of a buffer. And generate the flight, please. Right, I'm just going to be quiet for a little while as I get through this sandwich. What about the audio or the stream? Yeah, it's supposed to be good. I'm just redoing this. Right. Right, let's go through the dreaded route planning. So, same runway, 11 right. No SIDS, incorrect, but never mind, we press on. We're supposed to be going to NACA 3A, and it's not even listed, baby. I don't think we can enter it manually now. And if we can, well, I don't know how to do that. Seven center via 7C, execute and kill. Okay. Next, how gross is your weight? Well, my zero fuel weight is ping. My flight, whoa, baby, we've gone up. We're now allowed to fly at flight level 41,100 feet. See, we accept that, and then we can put this in afterwards. Does that even work? Doesn't matter. Now, the heading out on runway 11 was 109, correct? From last time? I think it was 109. Why didn't I go the other way? Doesn't matter. Pretty sure it was 109. And we don't know the indicated airspeed for the V2 yet, so altimeter is set. We did that, so we can claim that we've done that. Parking brake is set. Checklist complete. I originally thought that CHKL stood for chicken leg. That's not true, by the way. Right, that is definitely done. Yeah, we'll set that in a minute. Right, so we've got APU start. I'm not going to do that, it's too early. Import the flight plan. We've done that on the FB. That needs to be higher up in the list. Check Navigraph, taxiways, blah blah blah. We know it's going to be Victor or Sierra, so we know that. Passenger seats and yeah, done. Road to emergency lights done, window heats done, seat belts and no smoking, you bastards. Oh, it actually says electronics now because we changed it, didn't we? So they're both set to auto. Flight directors on, brakes to RTO. Seems a bit early, but let's do it anyway. Both flight directors on, brakes to RTO. And it says far right button checklist, done that already. Next, surely we have to do the performance. Oh, there we go. Okay. So position, done. Route request, done. Payload, fuel, done. Activate, execute, departure, arrivals, init ref. Okay, so performance, 0 fuel weight is done. Cost index. Is it correct? 133? It is. That is massive. But okay. Cost index is okay. Takeoff calculations. Yep. So performance now. So we jump into here. Performance. And we don't need anti-ice, but we do want the air conditioning on. Now you have to do it manually in the 737. Do you have to do it manually here, or is it air conditioning? Oh, the packs are on auto. Cool, it does it automatically. Right. I knew I liked this plane for a reason. So the runway is 11 right. Let's just import from that and that and that. Optimum. Yeah, off. AC config auto. QNH. Let's go to inches, please. 1016. And that's fine. Go. All right. So performance. So thrust limits then. The select temp is 47 degrees. The takeoff position is TO2. Oh, do I need to set that afterwards? Crazy. Okay. And now in takeoff, recommended flaps 5. CG is 25.54, so I'm going to go 26 on that. Trim is 625, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, 131, 33 and 39. Let's just change that one to 131. I'm not going to really argue over that. And I'm not going to bother with this. Trim 6.25. Oh, you do not work without the hydraulics then, do you? Nope. Alright, so we need the hydraulics on first. So that should then be in the checklist. Right, MCP V2 speed is 139. I'm going to set it to 140 because nice little roundy up number. Altitude, don't know it yet, but we'll set it to 10. So heading, altitude and V2 speeds are in. Takeoff speeds are in. CDU pre-flight complete. Trim not yet set. Taxi and takeoff briefing complete. Beacon light is not on yet. Let's do the hydraulics then so we can get the trim working. So we can go auto. Let's switch these two middle ones on. they're on. Okay. Now, if the hydraulics are working, is that all it needed? Yep. .25. Is that about right? That is spot on. 6.25 trim. Set. Right, APU on. And what else? Wind. Wind. After the takeoff page, apparently. Let's go outside. Very quiet. I'm just wondering whether it was that quiet with the original sounds. Okay. I'm hoping for better things with the engine sound though. Right, so 040/9. Oh, you bastard. Outside air temperature is 25. Why would you delete something on a previous menu? Is there any runway slope? Does it tell you? Elevation 39. Runway slope 0. Okay, so there isn't any. Okay. For this one, it was 131. I don't care. I'll leave it at 132 then. Yeah, I mean everything's still there. Let's go 131. No, let's leave it. Alright, right, stepping through the checklist then. We've got the trim done. Beacon light can go on now. And that should complete that checklist, which it has. So now we can remove it. And click it again to come on for the new ones. Right, anti-ice. Don't need it. Recall. Nah, that's fine. Don't bother with it. Flight controls checked. Yeah, we checked them last time. Ground equipment clear. We can clear that. It's not clear, but it will be now. There we go. Okay, next. Checklist. Flaps 5. Yeah. Right, how about we bring in air traffic control, because we kind of need those people. Let's bring them in. We can set the flaps in the meantime. Where's all my internal cameras gone then? Oh, I uninstalled the aircraft. Oh, you swine, hunt and spurin'. Where's that? Who's moved the handle there? Right, where the hell are the wings? What a walk this is going to be. There is a way of speeding this up. And that's not it. Yeah, you can't, like, when you're outside you can run, but this isn't the same controls. But I want to get some camera set up before and after the engines. The thing is, I don't know where the hell, and with it being so freaking dark outside as well. Looks like we're moving faster like this, doesn't it? I know this is a big plane, but where's the wing? Where am I? Have I come to the end of the plane? Fuck's sake. Where's the wing then? Those are the wing doors, I'm sure. Yeah, because I wanted to get the sounds, you know, from the inside and the outside and stuff. You can't even see them anyway. Yeah, can't even see them. So I wanted to do I wanted to have a seat for when we fire up the engines internally from the passenger view. It looks like this is the best we're going to get, but we also need to be looking that way to see. If I go to daytime though, it's going to be a problem. The plane's going to freak because air pressures are going to change and all sorts. So if that's the wing and we go a few seats forward, surely we are looking back at the engines now. I mean, it is really freaking dark out there. Okay, we're on the wing there. I can just about see it. Man, this plane is freaking massive. Okay, there we go. We have a passenger seat on the engine. Right, where were we? I don't know. Beacon light. Flaps are set. So let's go to, oh yeah, we need to talk to Beyond ATC. Okay, so that's the after takeoff, so we're done on the checklists here. Right, so let's just wait for Beyond ATC to connect and we can talk. So it looks like 1600 is our last altitude. Really? Well, I suppose we're coming into the harbour, but we won't be able to see it very well. Okay, hold on.
Information echo. Hanoi, by airport information echo, 1227 Zulu, wind 040 at 9er, ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 2.17, QNH 1016, landing runway 11 left, departing runway 11 right, transition level 100, advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Hanoi, by airport information echo, 1227.
Now by delivery, this is Cathay 2627 Heavy requesting IFR clearance with information echo. I should have said that in the different order, doesn't matter.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hanoi by delivery. Thanks for echo. Expect runway 11 right. Nakatri Alpha departure. Squawk 512 tree.
Roger, taxi to runway 11 right via Naka 3 Alpha departure, squawk 5123, Cathay 267 Heavy.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, readback correct. Contact ground 121.9 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger, will contact ground on 121.9 when ready for pushback. Okay. Now, this is when it all goes titties. And all we need to do is take out this discontinuity. So this gets pushed up to there and we execute. And that's it. Right? So how are we departing this airport? Are we just flying straight up, straight out? No, I'm going to have to manually fly this freaking thing a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm sure that's going to be easy. Right, so what else? Let's have a look. Let's go through. So air pressure, throttle limits done, takeoff done. Next page. Confirm transition altitude, which is 9,000 apparently, but I think they told us it was 10,000, but I'm going to stick to 9 because that's what the chart says. Let's go to the, it says it's shown on the climb screen, is that right? Where the hell is that? I don't think we're going to see it there. Okay, I've got something, confirm transition altitude. This is shown on the climb screen. Oh, here. There you go. It is 9,000. Flight level is 411. We're going to be flying really high then. Okay, climb or enter cruise altitude question mark. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Right, step through the flight plan. We did check QNH, the METAR, yeah. EFB release chocks. We can do that as well. Ground operations, remove the chocks, which also gets rid of any ground power or any such thing like that. Right, where are we? Chocks. Right, pre-flight checklist. Yeah, we did the checklist. Set initial climb altitude. Done that. Well, I haven't actually been given one yet, but when we get clearance, we may be given one. Right, top panel. Electrics on. I'm pretty sure we did all of those. Let's put the remaining fuel pumps on. Center pumps we don't need, we're not carrying enough fuel. C1, C2 air is done. Row 3, all left, all remaining fuel pumps on. Yep, just did it. Okay, what else? Check ICAS screen for alerts and notes. Okay. The only one we have is engine shutdown, which is obvious. AP running, auto brake set to RTO, parking brake set, doors manual. Nice. I think we're ready. Beacon light on, we know that. Ready for pushback, for time compression, da 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 da. That's it. Time to start the engines, guys. So what we'll do is we will go to here. Should I go into drone? Maybe drone is better. Right, hopefully we can get a good sound from this. I'll turn the volume up a little. This will be the engine I'm starting first. Go back. There you go. Right, before we do anything, actually, I don't know whether the thing's going to follow the engine around, but I've got to get push and start now. Right, so before we do, I think I need to find out which way we are facing. So we are currently there. Okay, so it's nose right, face west, because we need to go up to here. We'll either be given the Victor taxi or the Sierra taxi, one of the two. But it's definitely nose right. Okay. Let's go. There's no airport traffic otherwise, eh? Can't hear anything. Hanoi by ground. This is Cathay 2627 Heavy requesting push and start. Now, is it going to use GSX or are we going to use it?
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hanoi by ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
That's correct. Roger, face west, Cathay 2627 Heavy. I don't think you have to say that every time. Oh, it looks like it's going to kick in here. Yeah, that's not the screen I want, though. That is. Right, how do we start the engines?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, so am I. Get it done. This is a big plane to push. So go and insert your stuff. It's a lot more darker in this sim update. Oh, I like the icon.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
The emoji thing. Look at those wings, man. And they're going to be flapping around, bending. Yes, I'm sure you guys probably seen the pictures of this plane compared to the 737. The circumference here of the engine is the same as the fuselage of the 737. It's just huge. Locking gear. Oh, don't we need to take the handbrake off? It's supposed to come up on the screen first, surely. Right, I'll take the handbrake off and see if she freaks out. Yep, freaking. Freaking, baby, freaking. What's happening? freaked.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Poor old Will. Okay, we are moving, aren't we? Right guys, let's see how this sounds and if it is the correct sound pack and everything's working correctly. Wait a minute. Does it have... Where's the bleed? Does it have automatic bleed on this? Yeah, it is. It's all automatic. Oh my god. Okay, then the engine should just start. I'm gonna need to be in the plane to drop the fuel in though. Where exactly am I supposed to be looking? No, it's moved.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
They sounded really loud in the video. Okay, so let's go on board for the next one. I'm hunting. Very quiet, aren't they? I know it's Rolls-Royce, but Jesus.
All aircraft be advised, information Foxtrot now current. QNH 1016.
Maybe on takeoff it's going to be even louder. I'm pretty sure though when we heard them firing up on the video they were really loud and really amazing. And I'm sure somebody said that it was the Trent engines that made them gave them goosebumps. Well, these are the Trent engines. And we are definitely powered up. So I don't know what's going on. Why does it say doors manual though? Nothing's open, is it? Nope. Right, APU is cooling down, auto brake set to RTO, parking brake is off, and that's it. Okay. Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax with the sounds, but maybe I need to tweak them. I don't know if they can be tweaked for loudness or whatever. Oh, okay, they're waiting. Well, come on then. I can't give you confirmation if you don't pop up.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, we're looking at 93 frames per second with FSR3, so divided by 2. Hanoi by ground, this is Cathay 2627 Heavy requesting taxi to runway 11 right. Wasn't sure there.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, runway 11 right, taxi via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo, Sierra 1.
We're getting Sierra. Roger, taxi to runway 11 right via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo, Sierra 1.
Negative, taxi via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo,
Tow
Sierra
truck
1.
disconnected.
That's what I said.
Bypass pin removed.
Roger, taxi via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo, Sierra 1, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Negative, taxi via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo,
Oh, for
Sierra
crying
1.
out. Taxi via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 1 Echo, Sierra 1. Thank you. Are you on drugs? She's not going to like me asking her that one. Right.
Hanoi by ground, Cathay 2627 Heavy is operating under standard
Listen.
procedures. Just a touch of caffeine, I assure you.
Just a touch of caffeine, I assure you. She just said, operating under standard procedures, just a touch of caffeine, I assure you. That's what she just said. She must get asked that question a lot then. Right, let's get rid of this frickin' thing. Just caffeine, eh? Yeah, alright. Alright guys, let's taxi to the runway. Just caffeine. Oh, are we getting a safety thing? We finally got here. We're moving. Too quickly, by the way. 40 knots, please. 40 knots. Back it off. Oh my god, it didn't... These engines are... I know the plane's big, but geez, these engines got this plane going fast, quickly. And I've barely put any throttle on. Come on. Come on, spin me around like a record, baby. There you go. Yeah, well, there's a plane coming in. Yeah, see that plane on the left? I was just looking at them. And I thought, because I know I noticed a few earlier. And I thought, what the hell is EasyJet doing here? But it's actually not EasyJet. Look at the night lighting here though, especially on the airport there. Yeah. So yeah, Sim Update 4's new night lighting. Well, here we go. This is a third-party airport, but still, it's looking very good. Can we go up and up and up and up? There we go. We are getting up too much speed here. Oh, so this is the big taxiway then. I thought the big taxiway was called Victor. Alright. I thought she was going to put us on the lower one, which is that green line to your right. Which would be weird because it's a much thinner one. Now, we've got a plane in the way here. We're not going to fit through there. We just go straight through it then. So that is what Vietjet Air, vietjetair.com. These planes on our right are way too close, man. Yeah, we're hitting that one. Look at that.
Tower 118.4.
What? Roger, will contact Noi Tower on 118.4. I'm going to stop here, guys, because I think I've missed the thing now. Yeah. Why does she call me right on the corner? The silly old bint. My mouse just can't. Oh yeah, that was put on just for the APU and it switched itself off afterwards. Okay. My mouse can't seem to just find a place off the screen where it's... See, the thing is, if my mouse is off the screen, I can't do this. But if it's on the screen, then you guys see it. I don't, and it's an annoyance to see it. Yeah, I was not paying attention there. Pilot's license revoked. I mean, look at where these planes are parked, for God's sake. That's ridiculous. What haven't I done? To be fair, it's been so stressful today that I think I can forgive myself for any little mistakes that I make. I know we're moving slow, but I don't want to push the power too hard now. I thought it was going to take me a little while to get back into figuring this plane out since I last played it on Flight Simulator 20, but it's actually okay. So I guess as we approach Hong Kong, it's It's a small island, it's a harbour kind of thing, and it's just going to be water everywhere. And in fact, on the news yesterday, a plane landed at Hong Kong and something happened, but the pilot went past the runway and ended up in the water. Right, I'm going to put my co-pilot now as handling the radio calls from here, but I am going to request a departure, which I should have done before I entered the runway, but as I said, it's been a stressful day. Hanoi Tower, this is Cathay 2627 Heavy requesting departure from runway 11 right.
Cathay 2627 Heavy Hanoi Tower, wind 030 at 9er, runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Vamoosh. Already? Oh my god. The amount of lift that these wings generate at such a slow speed is ridiculous. Gear up. Oh god, the amount of lift we have. Are we trimmed correctly? Jesus. This thing's just lifting like hell. Oh my Christ. We're gonna go over speed in a minute.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, contact Hanoi by departure 125.1.
Contact Hanoi by departure 125.1, Cathay 2627 Heavy. Hanoi by departure, Cathay 2627 Heavy, 2,200 feet.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hanoi by departure identified. Climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Check out the night lighting, guys, it looks really cool. Just flying manually for the moment until we get established on the flight path again. I can't believe how much lift this plane gave. That was absolutely nuts. And the size of the frickin' thing to do that as well. Where's my command buttons? Alright, I'm pausing the sim. Where the hell is the command buttons? What? What am I missing here, guys? It's probably right in front of my eyes and I can't see the frickin' thing. Oh, there it is. Jesus frickin' Christ. On the 737 it's called command. Got that wow, wow sound of the engines. That sounds good. That sound is really nice, really authentic. But I want it, maybe I just need to turn my volume up. I just want it really loud. Right, were we cleared above? Oh yeah, we were cleared to 19,000. Why can't I reach the back button? Thank you. Right, so cleared up to 9,000, so we're approaching 10 in a minute, so we'll get the landing lights off. Also, runway lights can stay on, I think. Or maybe not. Let's put the logo light on because we're on at night. Wing lights, don't need them. Right, welcome to Cathay Pacific as we are leaving. Eventually leaving Vietnam and going into China. So if we were on board, I can see the wing better now. Listen to that. Night lights are a lot better though. Much darker outside. You're not getting those grey sort of sepia patches that you used to get in pre SU4. Yeah, that sound you hear, you don't get that in the other engines, I don't think. It's just the Rolls-Royce ones that do that. Because the General Electric engines and the Pratt & Whitney engines are going to sound very, quite different. They've got their own sound, obviously. Right, we are flying the big bird. Now, we have an after takeoff checklist to perform. Landing gear and flaps are up. We did that. Yeah, we did. So we can remove that and put it back on again. What's next? Descent. Okay, we don't need that for a while. So, what do I want? Air, I think, is what I want here, right? See, we've got all the weights in pounds, and we've got all the temperatures in Fahrenheit. I kind of need to change all of that. I think I can do that from in here. So it's not going to come under FS Actions, it's going to come under PMDG Setup, and I think Aircraft Display, so kilos and centigrade. There we go. 24, perfect.
Center on 125.9, Cathay 2627 heavy.
Right, that's too low.
Hanoi control, Cathay 2627 heavy. Crossing flight level 166 for flight level 190 direct bumper.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hanoi Control, identified, climb to flight level 411.
Climb to flight level 411, Cathay 2627 heavy.
Okay, we are now cleared up to our cruising altitude.
Vietnam Airlines 182, contact Hanoi by arrival 121.0. Contact Hanoi by arrival 121.0, Vietnam Airlines 182.
41,100 feet. Up we go. See, the sound is the same whether we zoom in or out here, but with the drone, is that the same? I don't think so. I think it depends on distance here. Yeah, still a lot of turbulence though. Right, so flight is an hour and a half, guys.
Vietnam Airlines 186, Hanoi Control, expect Nam Ha 1 Alpha, runway 11 left.
Expect Nam Ha 1 Alpha.
Normally you press this in
Vietnam Airlines
to start the clock, but now it's turned, which in real life this button does not turn. But the reason it turns here is because it's to operate the time compression. So during Airbus flight, this is the screen you see, but we can choose engines, hydraulics and stats and stuff, proper hydraulics, fuel, flight controls, which are all fine, landing gear, doors, electric. So I don't mind, for me, either engine, because it's nice to, if your oil pressure messes up, good to know. But you would hope to get some kind of audio warning for that, maybe. I don't know if it does. Right, anyway, let's just go to the air. And we have terrain as well, right? So where's that? Does it sweep? Don't even know if it's working. Oh, there it is. Plane seems to be going side to side. It's not really a lot of wind though. It is changing, but it's a bit weird. I was just wondering whether the wing was flapping up and down. Yeah, look, it is quite a bit. Well, it was. The wingtips tend to flex quite a bit. All right. Right, let's have a look at the charts for the descent. Okay. So hopefully arriving on runway 7 center. So I think either of those will be the same. It's a Cat 2 landing, isn't it? I believe that we're doing. So this should be the same as this one, shouldn't it? Document number 13B. Look, there's that loop around, remember? The lines, back to lime. There's limes. That frickin'... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 1600 is the final, and then it's straight down at, is it 3 degrees? It should be. Does it say? It has to say. Right, runway altitude is 22, Cat 2 decision altitude is 100 above, so 122.
Airline 64, Hanoi Control, expect by Sentry Echo, runway 11 left.
Where does it mention the approach angle?
Runway 11 left, Fear Airline 64.
Well, most of the point, why can't I see it mentioning?
Heavy, contact longitude control 118.95.
Center on 11.
Pilot should monitor for false capture of localize or glide slope by comparing indications with aircraft position and altitude.
Out of flight level 313 for flight level 411 direct longitude.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, longitude control identified.
Oh, there it is. In its normal place where it always is. 3 degrees. Cool. 1600 then is final. And yeah. Decision altitude 122. I believe this plane picks up the ILS frequency on its own, but just in case. The ILS frequency, and I've got it's this 1093. Final approach course is 74 degrees, which I'm sure the plane knows. Now the Boeing 737 did have a course button on here, which you would tell it, you know, the inbound course. This doesn't have. It just only has the heading. But I am pretty sure that it is all programmed. Where's this one?
Air China 2657, radar vectors, runway 16, report ready for descent. Radar vectors, runway 16, ready for descent. Air China 2657. Air China 2657, Jiangjiang Airport, landing runway 16. Tianjin Airport, landing runway 16, Air China 2657. Tibet 9822 Heavy, contact change to control 120.9er.
Center on 120.9er, Tibet 9822 Heavy.
Air China 2687, radar vectors, runway 01 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 01 right, ready for descent. Air China 2687.
Yeah, it should come up on this screen, nav radio.
2687, Beihai landing runway 01
Let's see as we get closer. It should come up here, I think.
Right. Air China
I can't imagine it being on any other screen, really.
Air China 2687, turn right, heading 165 vectors for the approach.
Turn right.
35,000 already.
87.
Oh, check that out.
Air China 2657.
So in places where it's dark and no habitats, I guess, no houses or whatever, it's really proper dark. Which is how we would expect.
2687, expect the visual approach runway 01 right.
And according to my top left here, you can see it, we're around 100 frames per second here.
Air China 2687.
In other words, I'm getting 50.
165 descend to 4,000 feet.
If I wasn't using upscaling or FSR, I would be getting 50 frames, which is not too shabby, I suppose.
Longitude control, China Southern 3500, flight level 350. China Southern 3500, longitude control identified.
I like having this here. Storm. Yeah, how to light up your cockpit. Wow. Doesn't it put lights up on in the ceiling as well, though?
High 602, longitude control, expect Sierra 7 Alpha, runway 07 left.
It should do.
Expect
Yeah,
Sierra
at the
7
back
Alpha,
there.
runway 07 left, Thai 602.
Just gives you full, oh well, I don't know about full, but certainly better lighting than usual. So for the descent then, I guess, auto brake 2 or 1. So if we land flaps 30,
High 602, contact
auto brakes 3,
125.8. Center on 125.8, high 602. Have a good evening.
is that the display? So if we use auto brakes 2, okay. So auto brakes 2 is fine. If we land perfectly here, it will end up. The plane should end up stopping here. Which is fine. Flaps 30. Required landing distance at auto brakes 2 is this, 6.5, and we've got 13.8. That's a long runway coming in. I would imagine though that the brakes on this thing are pretty good. And the reverse engines as well. Yeah, it is there. It's just it's obscured, isn't it? Let me see if I can repair. So how do I get rid of it? Am I doing this? Oh, it still doesn't show it. It must be an overlay that Steam provide. Okay. Yeah. I can read out the frame rates. They're constantly changing. 114, 97, 113, 101, 115, 114, 95, 117. You get the idea. But Hong Kong is a third-party airport that I have, so I'm expecting it to be quite, detailed. So we'll see what the frame rates are like on landing. So top of climb is right here, but the plane says it's going to make it by there.
Air China 718, contact Hong Kong radar 125.
Are they gonna meet up?
Center on 125.8 Air China.
Or has the plane slightly shallowed its ascent to match? Or increased it, sorry. Come on. 41, 100 is what you need. There's the 41, here comes the 100. And now the green agrees with the top of descent. Well calculated. Good climb. Top of descent soon reached.
Guangzhou Control, Australian Canadian 80 Heavy, good evening. Flight level 3290.
So what do you reckon, guys, to the night lighting? It's definitely an improvement, but I suppose what you need to do really is put the previous sim, the previous build side by side.
Hi Asia 502, Guangzhou Control, expect Sierra 7 Alpha, runway 07 left. Expect Sierra 7 Alpha, runway 07
Wow, what is this place? Look at those big main roads coming into the city. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, Navigraph charts. How do I come out of here though? How do I come out of here? Yeah, full screen is nice, but not what I want.
China Southern 3452, Guangzhou Control. Expect Xerx 1 Zulu Alpha, runway 33.
I need to get rid of...
Expect Xerx 1 Zulu Alpha, runway 33, China Southern 3452.
Nanning. Yeah, you can see the pattern, look, of all the main roads here, look. That one in there, and then we've got... And it just matches what we're seeing out of the window here. Nanning. Isn't that the... how you sing the... how you sing the Pink Panther theme? No, it's not. Nanning, nanning, nanning. It's not, it's not. I left this door open, didn't I? Yep. There goes light, there goes my airline license.
Thai Asia 502, contact Hong
Subdued
Kong.
lighting.
125.8.
This was super bright before, remember?
Contact Hong Kong radar 125.8 Thai Asia 502. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Can we close this door, please? In case there are any terrorists or hijackers. Take me to Iraq! To free my brothers. So what was that checklist again? I know it was a descent one. Right, recall. Okay, so what recall does is basically you cancel any messages that are on here. Then you press recall and see if any of those
Engine Air
messages come back.
9360, contact Nanning approach 121.25.
No, it's auto brake.
Contact Nanning approach 121.25.
Finding data, BREF, minimums, and approaching.
China Southern 3419, Guangzhou Control. Expect Luxy 01.
Right now we are empty on the display here, which is exactly what we want.
Runway 04, China Southern 3419.
We don't want no white messages on there, and
Air
certainly
China
no orange
2687,
ones.
descend to 2,000.
Talking of orange, have we got any orange up here now?
Descend to
No.
2,600 feet. Air China.
That's what you don't want either. No orange writing anywhere.
Air China 2687, turn left, heading
Air
070.
China. Are we in Chinese
Turn left, heading
space?
070.
Yeah.
Air China
Is this China then?
2687.
Quinzu. Or
China
Fanatec.
3452,
What?
Xerx 1 Zulu Alpha.
Oh,
runway
what an
33,
awesome name that
ready
is.
for descent.
Fang Cheng Gang.
Xerx 1 Zulu Alpha, runway 33, ready.
You know where all that cheap
China Southern 345.
Chinese stuff comes from?
China
Shenzhen?
3452, descend
Buy
to
online,
9,000 feet,
everything's made in
QNH1017.
I think that's near to
Descend
where
to
we're
9,000
landing.
feet, China Southern 345.
I think so. Don't quote me on
Air
it.
China 2687, airport is at your 10 o'clock,
There
12
it is,
miles. Report the
Shenzhen.
field in sight.
And there's Hong Kong.
Field in sight, Air China
Made in
2687.
Shenzhen.
Air China 2687, cleared visual, approach runway 01 right. Cleared visual, approach 01 right.
This is where we're landing, right? Look. Look at
2687.
this. We're just on this island here. That's it, just this little part.
Air China 2687, descend to 1,000 feet. Descend to 1,000 feet, Air China 2687.
Air China.
Air China 2687, no tower services available at Beihai Airport, frequency change approved.
No tower services
Frequency change
available.
approved, Air China 2687.
You can land on the grass.
Bye-bye. China Southern 3419, descend to flight level 118.
Descend to flight level 118, China Southern 3419.
Okay, so we have 122 for the descent decision altitude, right? I'll put it in now, nice and early, why not? Is that the fastest you can do this? That's the fastest the barometer can go down. Is it a barometer? Probably not. Yeah, so the airport itself, because it's really close to the sea there, the airport, well, the runway elevation, well, the airport elevation is only 22 feet above sea level. So it's not going to take a lot of climate change to flood that. Right, so there is the decision altitude set. Put that in now if you want to. I won't descend. It knows. Okay. Yeah, because you want an axe on board the aircraft, don't you? Yet we have to take our shoes off and can't bring liquids on board. But you can have an axe. Oh, what a world. This is one of the best airlines, isn't it? Meant to be, Cathay Pacific. They really, it's like they really look after the passengers and stuff. I bet the food is really good and everything. Apparently it's a little bit better than EasyJet and Ryanair. But how does it compare with, I think Cathay is one of the top airlines, isn't it? But how does it compare with like the likes of, how do you pronounce it anyway? Etihad, the Emirates one. I think they're pretty good quality as well, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the size of this.
China Southern 3419, contact Chengdu Control 120.9.
It's huge,
Have a
guys.
good
It's
evening.
like a freaking train.
Contact Chengdu Control 120.
Look how many seats across. 1, 2, 3, then a gap, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then a gap, and then another 3. So yeah, 10 seats across, and it's a long way to the back. Can I have a white medium? Sunrise. Wouldn't it be awesome if that worked? We do have a plane with a working bathroom, but I don't know if it's this one or not. Welcome aboard Studio CX, Cathay Pacific. The inside sounds nice. Yeah, white noise, isn't it? To get you to sleep. We should do it. I was planning on doing a longer range flight to start with this.
China Eastern 5739 Heavy.
But then I kind of figured maybe we'll do a short one first. Because the long one was going to be I think Qatar, somewhere in the Middle East anyway. I think Qatar. Yeah, United Arab Emirate kind of place, all the way to India, to Mumbai, which is a fairly long flight, but we would have used time compression. Absolutely. Are we moving? We weren't moving. How long has that been paused? You can do time compression. Now there's two ways to do time compression. You can do it from the tablet up here by just clicking here and just choosing the sim rate. Right now it's just auto. You can also have auto sim rate, so as you get to the descent point and stuff, I think it will auto slow down from 4 speed down to 2 and down to 1. It'll do it automatically, and even on turns, if there's a tight turn coming up, it'll slow the sim rate back down again to make the turn and then speed it up again. I think that's what it does. So you can click here, you click it once, you'll get 2 times, you click it again, you'll get 4 times, you click it again, you'll be back to 1. Or you can use this.
9456.
So if I click it counterclockwise, no, if I go clockwise, now we're on 2 times, and it should say that there. There you go, 2 times. And then if we want to go to 4 times, we go again.
Control, expect guy L1, runway 02 right.
Expect guy L1, runway 02 right, China 73450.
It doesn't want to go 4 times then. 4 times is red. Oh, okay. What's going on? Up to 4 times. Auto time compression. Yeah, so it basically, when you get up there, it'll accelerate the time and then slow down automatically when you're getting
ready for descent.
For the descent and stuff.
02 right, ready for descent. China Eastern 5739 Heavy.
China Eastern 5739 Heavy, descend to 7,000 feet.
That should go red to show 4 times.
7,000 feet. China Eastern 5739 Heavy.
Why are you not doing this? Is it because I've got it set to auto in the MCDU? Or FMC, FMS, whatever you want to call it. Okay, not going to go to 4 times. Clearly has an issue with that. So we got guinea pig here and I don't know. Oh, it's a plane. I thought, if that's a police car from this altitude, it's an aircraft going well underneath us. Traffic. And there's another one. I don't, unless they're in a plane like this, they're not going to be flying this high. There's another one. They'll need to be in a 777 or an A380 or something, I guess.
Shenzhen Air 9456, search 1 Zulu Alpha, runway 33.
I think the 737s and stuff, can they reach 40? 40,000? Possibly. But generally they don't.
Shenzhen Air 9456, descend to 9,000 feet.
None of the flights I've had have gone that high.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Shenzhen Air 9456.
Shenzhen Air. They've got their own airlines. course, they've got to transport that cheap stuff around somehow.
Cathay 375, contact Hong Kong radar 125.8.
Right, where is our top of descent anyway?
125.8, Cathay 375, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Where is it? Because we've got Hong Kong radar being spoken about already. Okay, we have a VOR here, I think. Oh, top of descent is right there around the corner. Wow. That looks fairly late, but then again, I am zoomed right out. Okay. I trust you. Are we on standard speed? No, we're on 4 times. I thought 4 times was red. Okay.
Lincoln 880 heavy.
Yeah, we've been on 4 times the speed there.
82 Alpha, runway 02 right.
Oh well.
Expect 82 Alpha, runway 02 right.
So it's green now.
880 heavy.
Well, hey ho. So orange is standard. It's just oscillating between 2 colors. This is definitely single speed though. Yeah, not much to see at night. I don't mind the occasional night flight though, they're very laid back, I guess. Yeah, and the Boris audio pack. I'm hearing some really nice sounds out of this, but I don't know, I just like to hear some, like these engines a bit louder. It's kind of weird colour though, isn't it? What's causing that? Just at a certain angle.
Lincoln 880 heavy, descend to flight level 090. Descend to flight level 090, Sri Lankan 880 heavy.
It's my first time looking at the night, you know, the night lighting on a flight in this Sim Update 4. Where do we go for the messages on here? I don't think there are any. So top of descent is in between VBOS and Zoo. So just after VBOS then, which is here. Oh, it's not very far, Christ. So we've got this 30 to cover, then 38, then 24, and then somewhere in the middle of this, I would say 10 miles after VBOS. We're going down. We are descending
Via Jet 943
into this
control, expect
great big spaghetti of lines.
Tree Echo, runway 11 left, via Jet 943.
So flaps, where's me flap speeds? There we go. So we're going to go initially flaps 5, and then on to 15, and then on to 20. 25, and then on to 30. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Right, so the recall, it's not going to do anything because there's nothing on the screen to show. Oops. So we can class that off, and that auto brake, I'll put that on before descent. Landing VREF minimums are put in, we've done those, and approach briefing complete.
China Southern 3452, contact Zhuhai, approach 127.905.
Contact Zhuhai, approach 127.905, China Southern 3452.
I guess the only question now is what's the landing going to be like? This lighting in the clouds here looks cool. And another plane up high, and another one here. I suppose even at night we should expect a bit more traffic around Hong Kong. Hong Kong International. We shouldn't be on our flight path though, like on our altitude, because I'm expecting air traffic to control all of that. They both look like they're beneath us. Amazing, isn't it, that we're only doing 246. The Airbus right now would be doing around 300, 290. But we are high. So, I don't know. Doesn't have to maybe go so, I don't know. Anyway, we're getting there. Interesting to do this in an Airbus as well, because this is the extended range aircraft, which is, it's got the same maximum altitude, the same speed and everything as the 300, as the 300 does.
Expect Abbey 4
It's
Alpha,
got the same range.
07 left, Cathay 979 Heavy.
This thing can fly a long way before it has to refuel. It will certainly do Dubai to India in one go. That's a problem. Let me see if I can find the airport I was going to fly out of to go into, I believe, Delhi. We were going to go into Delhi from OMDB, which is Dubai. Yeah, from Dubai to Delhi we were going to fly. And that would be, if I can find the flight, oh, that's not the flight. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Dubai to Delhi. So Dubai to Delhi in India on this plane will take, bear with me. Oh, it's not that long then. The block time is 3 hours. Now that's including taxiing. So we're probably looking around 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40 for the flight. Yeah.
Cathay 979 Heavy, Abbey 4 Alpha.
But I've never flown around these
Ready
areas.
for descent.
Like, I've never done Vietnam to China before. I've never done Japan. I haven't done India. I haven't done
Cathay 979 Heavy, descend to 11,000 feet.
Dubai. I've done before. Yeah,
1017.
Dubai I've done.
Descend to 1,000 feet, Cathay
Yeah, I've
979 Heavy.
never done flights into some of those countries, and I want to do them. absolutely want to do them. Right, so there is top of descent after we make this turn. Hanoi, it's a long way down. It's a long way down.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Guangzhou Control, expect Sierra 7 Charlie, runway 07 left.
There's the cars. This is how fast we're flying. Imagine doing this speed in a car. That'd be freaking crazy.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Guangzhou Control, expect Sierra 7 Charlie, runway 07 left. Cathay 2627 Heavy, Guangzhou Control.
Oh, okay, sorry. I accept your
Expect
clearance.
Sierra 7 Charlie, runway 07 left, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Excuse?
Cathay 979 Heavy, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Now?
Descend to 9,000.
Oh, sorry, that's not me. We've been given a different runway.
979 Heavy.
Oh, shack. After all of that? We've just been assigned runway 7 left. Oh, madre. I'm guessing we can use the same star. This is madness.
Guangzhou Control, C2 and 6710. Good evening, flight level 260.
Let me just make sure everything's joining up here.
C2 and 6710, Guangzhou Control, identified. China Southern 3500, Guangzhou Control, expect Goi, A1, runway 02 right.
Expect Goi, A1, runway 02 right, China Southern 3500.
You crazy bastards. $701? Okay, that's correct.
China Southern 3450, contact Guangzhou approach 126.55.
Okay. Did we fix
Contact
it?
Guangzhou approach 126.55, China Southern 3450.
Oh, I hope we fixed it, guys. Change of runway.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Sierra 7 Charlie, runway 07 left, report ready for descent.
Yeah, we are ready for descent. Actually, it's a bit frickin' early, but okay. We can do it. Oh, it's asking me to report when I'm ready for descent. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be ready after we get to VBus. So we should be going this way round, and then here, and then into the runway. So the airport should be somewhere there-ish. Because it's off to our... Yeah, it should be somewhere over there. What could possibly go wrong? Absolutely nothing. It's going to be fine. We could start descending early, I
Cathay
suppose.
2627 Heavy, descend to flight level 140.
Okay, we have to
Descend to flight
descend
level
now.
140, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
China Eastern 5739 Heavy, contact Guangzhou approach 126.55.
Contact Guangzhou, approach 126.55 China, Eastern 5739 Heavy.
Cathay 979 Heavy, contact Hong Kong Radar 125.8, have a good evening.
Contact Hong Kong Radar 125.8 Cathay 979 Heavy.
Okay, we're going down. It's a wee bit oily. We've been cleared down to 14. If she puts me, or traffic control puts me on a little route that I'm not convinced about, I won't take it. But we are descending now. So I'm happy with auto brakes too. And I guess the next checklist is after touchdown, right? Oh, approach altimeters. Okay. Which is what?
China Southern 350.
017.
Runway
Okay,
02
nice
right.
and easy.
Ready for descent.
That's only one up from where we were before, which is 1016.
3500.
China Southern 3500, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1019er.
Descend to 7,000 feet, China Southern 3500.
Quite cloudy as well. Hopefully it's not raining or any such thing. I wouldn't have thought so, but is it? It's raining. Here you go. Rain. Rainy rain. I don't know how much. Maybe it'll go away by the time we land. But apparently it is raining. Right, so on the off chance that it is, wipers. Wipers. There. Okay. It is raining in Hong Kong.
Shenzhen Air 9456, contact Zhuhai, approach 127.905.
Contact Zhuhai, approach 127.
So right now we are well below the flight path by around 2,200 feet. And it will all stabilize. We have brake pressure, which is good. This looks a right mess. So yeah, as we saw on the Navigraph charts, this is actually correct. This loop that you have to take in case you can't land for some reason, and you go around these waypoints. So you know, as you're descending, you would set your missed approach altitude. I don't know what that is. I didn't look. It should be here though. 5,000. Set it to 5. Go back up to 5,000 and do this circle. Yep. Maybe one day when I'm feeling confident, I might try something like that. Do a deliberate missed approach. I can't see Jack Diddley now. If it is raining, which it says it is, I wonder when we'll get to see it. Alright, that's not the right button.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, contact Hong Kong, approach 119er.
Can't hear the engines
Contact
grinding
Hong
now
Kong approach
because
119.1 Cathay
they're
2627 Heavy. Hong Kong approach Cathay 2627 Heavy, flight level 338, we have uniform.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hong Kong approach. QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with the lines transition.
Yeah, what is it?
QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with the lines transition. Cathay 2627 Heavy.
What's hold? Okay, we're above the flight path now. may need to back the plane up a little bit if it gets too much. Right, this is our arrival. No, that is. Okay, so we want stars. Yep, any of these will do. Abby, give me Abby.
Cathay 375, contact Hong Kong Tower 118.7, have a good evening.
Contact Tower 118.7, Cathay 375, have a good evening.
Giant 8051 Heavy, turn left.
Yeah, so transition altitude can be set by ATC.
3 miles.
Turn left, heading 255 Giant.
I've got to take this call, guys.
Hong Kong approach, Cathay 902 Heavy, good evening. Flight level 202, we have uniform. Cathay 902 Heavy, Hong Kong approach, QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with a Limes transition. QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with the Limes transition. Cathay 902 Heavy. Cathay 902 Heavy, turn left, heading 225, descend to 2,000 feet. QNH 1017 vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 15 miles. Turn left, heading 225, descend to 2,000 feet. QNH 1017, Cathay 902 Heavy. Cathay 979 Heavy, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Cathay 979 Heavy.
Hong Kong approach, Hong Kong Shuttle 183, 500 feet. Hong Kong Shuttle 183, welcome back. Continue. Continue, Hong Kong Shuttle 183. Shuttle 135, clear direct lines, cross lines at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 07 left. Clear direct lines, cross lines at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, runway 07 left, Hong Kong Shuttle 135. Cathay 459, contact Hong Kong Tower 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, Cathay 459, bye-bye.
Sorry about that, guys.
Turn left, heading 180, Cathay 902 Heavy.
Right, so we're going to add drag because we're way too high and too fast. I'm just going to class the, I'm just going to say 11,000 feet is my transition. Okay, we're back on track now. Oh, hello.
Hong Kong Shuttle 183, turn left, heading 355.
Hey, thank you.
Turn left, heading 355, Hong Kong Shuttle 183.
Thank you so much. I didn't see the name, it was such small text, but thank you so much for the donation, appreciate that. Wow, that was really low sound as well for some reason. Normally that's really loud. I wonder if my volumes are all okay. There's nothing outside. Has somebody turned off like all the lights? Do we have a bug in the night lighting, or what's going on? Down you go. Show me that there's life down there. What's going on? Who's turned the lights out? Yep. All the lights have gone off. I ain't kidding. What? Why?
Hong Kong Shuttle 183, turn left, heading 255. Expect further clearance in about 2-3 miles.
We are going way too
Turn left,
quickly here.
heading 255 Hong Kong Shuttle 183.
Heading 2627 heavy, descend to 1,000 feet. QN H1017.
Descend to 1,000 feet, QNH 1017, Cathay 2627 heavy.
Cathay 979 heavy.
I'm just bringing her in, guys. I know they just said to descend to 11 whatever it was.
07 left.
Clear direct lines, cross lines at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 07 left, Cathay 979 heavy.
The fact that we were held at 14.
Hong Kong approach, Cathay 459. Good evening, 1,100 feet.
Cathay 459,
We
welcome
need to
back.
drop
Continue.
quickly.
Continue, Cathay 459.
Giant 8051 heavy, turn left, heading 185.
Turn left, heading 185, Giant, 8051 heavy.
Okay, so it is cloud. Oh, Christ. We're still too high though.
Giant 8051 heavy, 8 miles from BH 701, turn left, heading 100, maintain 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 07 left.
Turn left, heading 100, 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 07
That's me, isn't
left,
it?
Giant 8051 heavy.
Is it? No, that's not me.
Cathay 2627 heavy, descend to 3,000 feet.
I'm already doing
Cathay
that.
2627 heavy.
Okay, so now we've caught up.
Cathay 459, turn left, heading 3.
I've got a feeling like I want to keep the drag
Heading 355, Cathay 459.
on because it's going to start speeding up otherwise. Let's keep an eye on it. Okay, so we can go to flaps 5, I think. Actually, it's speeding back up again. Why? 250 is your max here, boy. Where's the decel point? I think it's just gone past, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. It should be decelerating to 240 now. Gonna add a bit of drag here. This is going to be an iffy landing, man.
Cathay 2627 heavy, cleared direct lines, cross lines at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 07 left.
I've got flaps
Cleared
1
direct
out.
lines, cross lines at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 07 left, Cathay 2627 heavy.
And flaps 5. Don't beep at me.
Giant 8051 heavy, contact Hong Kong Tower 118.7. Have a good evening.
Over to tower 118.7.
I'm having to
Giant
constantly use the
8051
speed brake to
heavy.
slow this plane down. It's really pushing hard, fast.
Cathay 459, turn left, heading 255. Expect further clearance in about 2-3 miles. Turn left, heading 255, Cathay 459.
Caution. Speed brake extended. I knew. I need you to slow down. It needs to shallow its rate of descent to do that. We're about 140 feet above what we should be, but it's bringing it back. Too quick. We're a bit too fast for me to put the next set of flaps in now. Slow down.
Hong Kong Shuttle 135. Contact Hong Kong Tower 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, Hong Kong Shuttle 135.
Straight away I release the speed brakes. We need drag instantly. How the hell am I going to slow this down? FMC message. Yep, probably the drag. I know I've got the speed brake out, but I can't do flaps because if I do, it's going to beep at me.
Hong Kong approach, Japan Air 735 Heavy, 9,900 feet with the numbers.
I don't like
Japan
this.
Air 735 Heavy Hong Kong approach. QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with the
It is not slowing down.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 07 left with the Limes transition. Japan Air.
Okay, so after Limes here, the plane has been told to go from 240 to 180, so now we should decelerate.
Turn left, heading 165, Hong Kong Shuttle 183.
Come on, engines, back off. I need you under 215, please. It has to be at 180 by this next waypoint.
Hong Kong Shuttle 183, 8 miles from BH70, 1 turn left, heading 100, maintain 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 07 left.
It says drag required when I've got drag on.
1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 07 left, Hong Kong Shuttle 183.
So we've got 4, 5, so by the time we reach here on this turn I need to get the gear down as well. Okay, the speed is bleeding off finally. Jesus H. Flaps 15. Take the drag off. And flaps 20. Okay. We'll stay here at flaps 20. On the turn, we'll go to flaps 25, get the wheels down, and then configure flaps 30 by this last waypoint and make the landing. At least that's the plan.
Cathay 979 Heavy, contact Hong Kong Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, Cathay 979 Heavy.
Hong Kong approach, Hong Kong Shuttle 135, 600 feet. Hong Kong Shuttle 135, welcome back.
Where's the airport?
Continue,
There
Hong
she
Kong
is.
Shuttle 135.
Left, centre, right. And we were supposed to be coming in on centre, but now we're coming in on the left. Okay, everything has stabilized. Speed, everything. We're good. So we are on flaps 20 and 25 is 185. We can clear that already. And then 30 is 170k. Cool. I haven't seen, although I can't see,
27 Heavy.
but it doesn't look like it's raining.
8.7.
Over to
Okay,
Tower 118.7,
final turn then.
Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Flaps going to
2500.
25.
Hong Kong Tower, Cathay 2627 Heavy, ILS runway 07 left.
Clear down.
Cathay 2627 Heavy, Hong Kong Tower, continue.
Roger, Cathay 2627 Heavy.
Don't worry about that, it's okay.
Hong Kong Shuttle 183, ILS runway 07 left.
She was just freaking out because I was supposed to have the gear down and then go to flaps 25.
Loco, Hong Kong Shuttle 183.
She's fine. Now we need to slow down to underneath 170. If I have to add drag, I will. I'm going to add a little bit of drag. Once we get to 170, I can bring flaps 30 and drop this thing onto the ground. Flaps 30, configured for landing. What am I missing, guys? Approach mode. Yeah.
Cathay 979 Heavy, exit right at Charlie 11.
Oh, it's pissing down.
Exit right at Charlie 11, Cathay 979 Heavy.
What am I missing? I think we've screwed this already. Yeah.
Hong Kong Tower, Cathay 902
That was
Heavy,
interesting.
ILS runway 07 left.
Did I engage
Cathay
the...
902 Heavy, Hong Kong Tower, continue.
Let me get rid of the air traffic. So did we just miss the approach mode? Was that too late? Is that what that was? Because we did not get the glide slope. Okay, so the heading is 074, is it? Okay. Right, I just need to do some calculations. Oh really? You're going to disengage? trying to figure out these buttons and why it's not working. Keep the flaps at 3. I'm going to keep the gear down. You name it, I'm doing it. Okay, why are you leveling up? Yeah, I've just asked you to go to heading 252 and you have failed.
Caution, terrain.
Don't care.
Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up.
If we crash, we crash.
Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Why didn't we intercept the glide slope? I guess that phone call timing wasn't great. Put me off my stride. So really I should be looking at the chart for the approach. I don't know why it does that it just fucks off the screen like that. That's pretty shitty, man. Okay, so we need to be 5 miles out, I guess. VH711, 5 miles. Problem is VH711 has disappeared off the scope. But we can plot 5 miles right there. I also don't care if it stopped raining or not. I'm still keeping the wiper on because yes. I can't even guarantee this is going to work, to be fair. So we were on the wrong course. It was set to 252, which is not what I put it on. I put it on 254. So that means we're closer to the runway. Like between the pink line and the white line, this distance between the two lines is closer than what it should be. So we're going to have to eke that out a little bit. The plane's been a little bit naughty today. fact that the runway's disappeared off here might be bad news. So we're underneath the glide slope, which is, again, I think bad news. But as we approach, this diamond should start coming down. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, let's see if the glide slope comes in. We're underneath it, so we're going to have to get pretty close to intercept it. We could do with being higher. This guy needs to come down, and he's not. It is actually still raining, though. Come on, glide slope. Come on. Come on. So we did end up doing a kind of go around, just not the way that they have it on the charts. We need the GS to go green on this display, and it should be happening the moment that centralizes. Gets near the center anyway. Come on, GS, line up. Thank you. Fudge. Right. Landing in Hong Kong, take 2. Just got the approach mode engaged. I can see from the distance here I was too late engaging approach mode because obviously after the phone call I had to gather my thoughts as to where we were. There you go.
1,000.
Weird that it's only 3:30 in the afternoon as well. Feels like it's night time. Feels like I've been here all frickin' day.
Approaching 100. 50. 40 minimums.
Unfortunately, I did disconnect beyond ATC, so I don't know how to get to the gates. What button do you want? Think. Not really sure. Just do it for now. One time I need the taxi ribbon and it's so where am I? My plane should be shown on here, but it is not. There should be a blue aeroplane to signify me on here. So what did I land on? I landed on here. I exited here, so I should be shown here, and I'm not. Okay, no, not you. DZZ1YFF3. Sorry, fucking do that again. Taxiway D. Okay. Z. Okay. Z1. Okay. YF. Here. F3. Cross runway 7C. Right. A4. There. APBR. Taxi to general aviation parking. In a 777? I'm not general aviation. We got to end up here. I'll just park it anywhere then. So we go down the middle taxiway, across the runway, and into this big area here. There's what it's saying. this is Z that we're on now. We need to go up to Z1 and then YFF3. It's unbelievable that we're not shown on here. I don't know, you know, when you click on here and it goes away, you have to launch it again. I wonder if that crashes it somehow, and that's why you're not shown. I wonder if that's it. This is just going to be pure guesswork now. Fuel quantity low. Yeah, probably because we were sat on the APU for so fucking long. That's alright. Taking this route. Couldn't get that turned quick enough. This would be a lot easier with other aeroplanes. Okay, so there's the center runway that we're supposed to do. I don't know why I've run out of green taxi lights though. I'm obviously coming the wrong way. I mean, the taxi lights are there and then they just suddenly kind of end. Why it would bring me to general aviation parking, I do not know. Well, I think had we not had that interruption, I think we would have got the plane down fine and everything would have been okie dokie. Yeah, we're going to be a bit skewy. Like all the lights have gone out on the plane. Yeah. Oh, I know why. Because after you connect ground power, you have to kind of, you know, connect it. Yeah, kind of helps if you connect it up. Right, so we can take that off, we can take that off. And we can take that off. And that off. I'm not going to bother deboarding the passengers, it's absolutely pointless. Oh, what a mammoth thing that was. Alright. I'm in two minds whether to keep the stream, to be honest. I like to work out why the audio on the plane is so low. Let's see if there's any issues with that. I'll keep it on for now. We'll have YouTube trim it and go from there. Anyway, for those who stayed, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I needed to get this flight out of my system. Even if I was just doing it on my own with nobody around, I needed to do it. But I'm not entirely satisfied with it, so we're going to do another one. Every flight is a lesson learned. Okay guys, that'll do it for me, so I'll catch you whenever I stream next. Until then, thank you so much for being here. Take care, and bye.